Do not adjust your television. What you are about to witness is a first in the 34 years of Monday Night Football. Brothers, twin brothers, square off on the field in prime time. Never before have we had to consider the strange and unique abilities of monozygotic siblings. Their ability to know what the other is thinking.
You know, yes. Mind if I borrow? No. What's a good
8:30.
Their empathy for what the other's feeling.
Look out!
Ouch.
For all their similarities, there are a few differences.
New York Giants.
Tampa Bay Bucks.
Offense.
Defense.
Number 21.
Number 20.
Scores touchdowns.
Stops touchdowns.
Runs by Ronde.
Runs over Tiki.
Played in Super Bowl 35.
Won Super Bowl 37.
Jukes Ronde out of his shorts.
Recovers Tiki's fumbles.
Teaches Ronde's Bucks a lesson.
Kicking Tiki's Giants back to New York.
Good looking.
Better looking.
Bigger.
Faster.
Promise Mom I'd win tonight.
Boys, I did not raise you two to fight on national television. Now do as you're told.
Are you ready for some football?
I'm ready.
Raise the curtain to the band. Did someone say lights?
The NFL is the big stage tonight.
New York's not afraid to give Tampa some lip, but it takes more than words to sink the Bucs ship.
Your ticket is punched.
The stars are in sight.
Everyone comes to play on Monday night.
Hit it.
Come on and hit it. Uh-oh.
Come on and get ready.
Oh,
Are you ready for some football?
a Monday night party.
It's a nationwide tour.
So let's get it started.
Players at the ready.
Gal and John on the mic. All
All
right.
my ready friends are here for Monday night.
Tampa, Florida on a balmy night on Florida's Gulf Coast. Temperature is 70 degrees. You saw it downtown. Now this is Raymond James Stadium, home of the Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who come out onto the field before a full house. And the subhead tonight, the Barber twins, Tiki of the Giants, Ronde of the Bucks, meeting on Monday Night Football. Al Michaels, John Madden, Lisa Guerrero, welcome to Tampa. When the schedule came out last spring, this looked like it might be an NFC championship game preview. So what happened? The winner keeps its scant playoff hopes alive. The loser is virtually done. Each team is 4-6.
Nothing has been routine for the Bucs this week following the deactivation of Keyshawn Johnson. And John is one of the leaders of this team. Do you think that Keyshawn's behavior negatively impacted the rest of the team?
Well, I don't know about that. You know, I think we all have a lot of respect for Keyshawn Johnson and what he brought to our team for the last 4 years. He helped us win a Super Bowl. Whatever happened this year, he didn't want to be here. And we need people that are trying to win football games. And we never doubted that in him. But when you don't want to be here, your heart's not in it. And we need to move on.
Now, John, with both teams 4-6, are you approaching tonight's contest as if it were an elimination game for the loser?
We got to have this game, no doubt about it. You know, we've given all our free games away. And we're approaching it like we got to have this game.
Thanks very much, John. Good luck tonight. Now, Al, if the Bucs want to make a run to the playoffs, their defense is going to have to regain some of that swagger they had last year and dominate in the fourth quarter. That's something they've had a lot of trouble with so far this season.
No question, Lisa. In fact, John Gruden has said, I'm missing a ninth-inning closer. That's the analogy he makes. A lot of signs referring to Keyshawn Johnson. John and I will talk about it through the telecast tonight. And that's another reason the Giants have been so inefficient in terms of scoring points. Well, speak of it. And the Tampa Bay Bucks with Shelton Quarles at the bottom of the pile, but no signal yet.
I don't think that's Tiki Barber's fault. I think we're going to see Kerry Collins. It looks like he pitches it. Well, maybe it is Tiki Barber's fault. I was going to say it looked like Tiki Barber expected a handoff, and he got a pitch.
And still no indication as to who had it. Regardless, it's Tampa Bay. Officially, the way the statistical structure is set up, it is not Barber's fumble. That one will be charged to Collins since Barber never had possession. 11. Both teams get back on side as we start the second quarter, and Johnson's going to throw. And he he finds his man inside the 10. That is the unheralded but terrific Keenan McCardell, who in his 12th year out of UNLV has been maybe their most valuable player.
Getting away from the other side.
This time they take Strahan out of the play, and it's caught by Charles Lee. And Lee is a kid who now has a chance to emerge with Keyshawn Johnson inactive. Lee is the guy that's going to see a lot more playing time, and he makes his first catch here, 3rd and goal.
That's what John Gruden said. He said after he told Keyshawn that he was no longer wanted around here to leave, he went up to Charles Lee and he says, get ready to play. You're going to play. Now we know that Joe Juravicius starts for him, but Joe Juravicius was the 3rd wide receiver. Now that he starts, Charles Lee becomes the 3rd wide receiver.
Now you have Warren Sapp and Anthony McFarland. This is not that unusual, coming in for leverage offensively. The 2 defensive linemen, 3rd down and goal. And the ball is given to Jones. Touchdown as he leaps in. And for the New York Giants, that's 13 straight red zone touchdowns given up. And think of this, 3 first downs on this drive by penalty.
And watch what Thomas Jones does here. Once we saw him go in underneath, that time he goes over the top. When all those defensive guys take a gap and they all get down low, that's the place to get in the end zone, over the top of it.
To not activate him, but they expect him back next week. 2nd and 8. Collins throws, and it's underthrown. And somebody lost his helmet, and that somebody is Warren Sapp. You saw the helmet come flying through there. And God forbid Warren should bend down to pick it up. There's a little foot flip, big smile, and off he comes.
Anytime it's 3rd down and you stop the other guys and you get to come off, you're going to be happy about it. Watch Warren Sapp. There goes the helmet. Now, some guys, when they lose their hat, they just quit playing.
Benching defeats. 2nd down and 10. Johnson throws, call on a slant. McCardell loses the football, and the Giants have it. Johnny Harris knocked it out, and Will Allen recovers for New York.
The motion that you have to play.
Collins has another first down. That's Hilliard, and Wansley runs him out of bounds. And so here are the Giants getting the break on the strip and the fumble and picking up 17 and another first down.
5 receivers on the line.
Collins throwing it wide open. Did he make the catch as Amani Toomer? No. He came down with it, but the ball was dislodged by Dwight Smith.
And it was really dislodged by Dwight Smith. Watch, Tiki Barber is on Amani Toomer there. I mean, Ronde Barber, and they're playing a zone. They let it go. He has that pass. He has it in the end zone. And watch Dwight Smith come in right here. He has it. He doesn't come down with control of it. He knocks the ball out, the helmet off, and everything else loose.
A lot of helmet loosening tackles tonight. Now a 30-yard field goal attempt for Bryant. And that is good. So the Buck defense does the job thanks to Smith. He saves a touchdown. In effect, he saved them 4 points as they settle for 3. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. And that is McCardell, who gets whacked by Omar Stoudemire. Some huge hitting by both secondaries tonight.
I'll tell you, we saw the other one when you come from the outside. This is just what they call the seam route. And you're just going to come up here and you run right up the seam and try and get in the seam of the zone. And you see, try and get between that short guy and the outside guy right there. There's the seam, but the ball has to get there a little quicker. I mean, when you're going to hit that seam going up the field, you got a split second to get it there.
2nd and 20 from the 47-yard line. Johnson throws, caught, and that's Charles Lee inside the 30, the 20, and the guy who Gruden said, hey, pal, get ready. Keyshawn's gone. You're my man, has scored his first NFL touchdown. He of the 11 sacks. Fake draw on 3rd and 20. Collins throws it over the middle and right there for Toomer, who couldn't hold it. Boy, that would have been a huge play to get the Giants right back in it. 4th and 20 instead.
That was a heck of a throw by Kerry Collins. And they're givers, and they're just two good people.
Two very bright people. Collins lost the ball for the moment, gets it back, and that's Warren Sapp coming in and creating the fumble and getting the sack. 3rd and 9. Collins pressured. He's going to run, something that doesn't happen very often, but with great effectiveness here as he takes it to the 40-yard line, and he's popped by Jermaine Phillips. Collins instead loses the ball, so they won't even get a field goal attempt. Simeon Rice creates the fumble, and Tampa Bay will have it as the clock runs to 0-0. 3rd fumble by Collins tonight, 99 for his career.
That wasn't inadvertent or anything.
2nd down and 12. Johnson fires. That's Barlow making the catch, losing the ball. And the Giants appear to have recovered at the 50-yard line.
Look at Frankie the Freak. He's trying to get in there late and get that ball. The ball's all over. Frank Walker tries to get in and get underneath that pile. Well, they always say that underneath the pile it'll change 2 or 3 times, and it's not the guy that gets it first, it's the guy that gets it last. That was a Giant.
And the Giants have it. I think it's Johnny Harris. Carson Dock will snap it. And the Giants tack on 3. With 9:21 remaining, they cash in off the turnover.
They filled out a questionnaire and they said you are their hero, and that must make you very proud.
I am very proud of my sons. They've done extremely well, and I could turn the tables on them and say that we've been through.
2nd down and 7 now at the New York 44-yard line as Johnson throws. Open over the middle was Michael Pittman, and it looked like the Giant defense, the secondary, looked a little confused, and Johnson exploited it at the 21-yard line. Tom Tupa's the guy who could fake it where they so inclined. Former quarterback at Ohio State, and then Grammatica boots it through, so the little chip shot makes it 17-6 Tampa Bay. Yard line. Collins. And intercepted in the end zone by Dwight Smith. So they run the ball for a couple of first downs, and then Dwight Smith, who put that huge hit earlier on Amani Toomer and cost the Giants a touchdown, gets into a little soft shoe here with Wansley, and Tampa Bay has another turnover. I mean, there's only one stage. 3rd down and 14, and a lot of guys sharing it. And that's intercepted, and the Giants get a huge break. The rookie Frank Walker is off to the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. A game-turning play for New York on a 56-yard run back by the rookie Frank Walker, who replaces the injured Will Peterson and the injured Ralph Brown at the corner. Lost the ball, did Johnson. And he recovers it at the 34-yard line. 5 and 4. 3rd down and 1. And here's Barber, and can Tiki get the first down? He can't, and it's 4th down. So the Bucs come up with a big stop. From the 21-yard line. Collins, deep, intercepted by John Lynch at the 50-yard line. Then he fumbles, but gets it back. Collins trying to go to the rookie David Tyree, and John Lynch comes over and picks it.
I mean, you can go for it, you can try and pull them off sides, or you can just kick the field goal, so they have to be doing one of the first 2.
So it's 4th down and inches, and they are going for it. And I don't think he got it. And that will stop the clock for a change of possession. Give the Giants the 2-minute warning and a timeout. It couldn't have worked out more perfectly for New York in that sequence. Collins under pressure, and he gets sacked. And there's a flag down. And Warren Sapp, somebody Was it Collins who had that towel? You've got a personal foul.
Doing this and probably taking the safety.
Now, the only thing they can do, if they take the safety, then the only thing they can do is they can try an onside free kick from the 20-yard line. I mean, that's the only thing they could do because they're out of timeouts right now. So if they really punt it, the game is going to be over. So here's your safety. Now you come out to the 20-yard line, and the only thing you can do now is try an onside free kick.
And that's exactly what they have to do. I mean, at least he's thinking that instead of going for it on 4th and long, what I'll do is I'll take my chances on trying to get a free kick and then get 4 more down. The other things on a free kick is you can't use a tee, so they're just holding the ball.
Who's going to get it? It doesn't go 10 yards, but the Bucks can recover it before it does go 10 yards, and they do, and there's a flag down on the play. My answer now, 4 and 7. Coming up next will be the Autotrader.com postgame show when we wrap it up on Monday Night Football from Tampa, Florida.